Aloha y'all, Daniel Aaron here, wishing you happy full moon. It's a spicy one, Thursday, Friday this week. It is one where Uranus, Saturn, Mars, all joining in. So what's a full moon? Anyway, in case you're not hip to that yet, everybody knows, people that know nothing about astrology know that there is something to the full moon. I mean, you can look out at the ocean there and see that the tides are different on a full moon, right? You can look in the newspaper and look at the maternity ward and the police logs, and you see that something's different on the full moon. Energy is increasing. The moon cycle, 28 days, 29 days, from new moon to full moon, back to new moon. And symbolically, the full moon represents a culmination, a peak. Ideally and energetically, what happens is at the new moon, things start. We set intentions. And when we get to the full moon, right around when it's exactly full or just after, that's usually when, boom, things happen. Action is taken, results start to occur. Now, this particular one, and by the way, what does that mean? Sun and moon literally means they are opposite each other in the sky. So the light of the sun is shining on the moon, so it looks really full, right? You can see it, and the moon is bright. It's reflecting the light of the sun. Means, of course, at night we can see really well, and if you want a deep sleep, you better close your shades. It also means on this particular one, well, no, actually, let's stay general for a moment. Sun and moon opposite each other. There is a conflict, a tension, an opposition, right? This one's here, this one's here. They're looking at each other. You know, it's like when you're with someone and you're sitting opposite them. Well, that could be exciting. There could be attraction. There could be a spark. Or it could be that there's some, like, you know, we're opposing each other, some kind of tension or conflict. Now, in this case, when the sun and the moon are opposite each other, the sun represents our masculine, our identity, our ego, who we are in this physical body in this lifetime. The moon is about how we feel. It's our emotions, right? It's how we mother ourselves. So we got the masculine and the feminine to some degree. We got Mars and Venus we could speak about with that too, but to some degree that's a way of putting it. Masculine and feminine kind of opposite each other. What we do may be opposed to how we feel. How we feel may be opposed to what we do. This particular full moon, spicy, might be a too nice of a way of putting it, because the truth is Mars, Saturn, and Uranus all involved. I won't go too detailed, but in square positions. Square, conflict and tension. And this one's going this way, this one's going this way. If they don't learn to cooperate, boom, there's going to be a collision. Mars is raw vitality. It's the god of war. It's the symbol of man. Uranus is sudden change, unexpected. It's revolutionary. It's also disruptive. And Saturn, well, Saturn gets a bad rap, but Saturn is what are you supposed to do? It's discipline, order, structure. So you kind of get the idea that with all these components in there, I never use astrology for prediction. I do use astrology, though, to give me a sense of what are the energetics involved in the moment, in the gestalt, and how might that, my awareness of that, help me to better navigate what's going on. So with this one, my counsel to you is breathe, have patience. It's actually a possible time where you can get a lot done. Might not be easy. There might be conflict. Sometimes good to take a breath and say, how can we work together? How can I phrase this in such a way that it will get a better response? How can I listen a little bit more, understand, and seek a way of working together with it? So there you go. Full moon. Have fun. Breathe. See you soon. Aloha.